Wow.
That's really a whole lot of guardians.
What is up, guys, and welcome to a new episode here on the new Eriador server. So, today I am going to work a little bit here around the Guardian farm, which is not a farm yet, but it is going to be a farm hopefully soon. My grader and I started working a little bit on the farm itself. So, I was putting in the glass wall that is not fully done yet, as you see. And we have the other glass wall behind it to hold back the water. We do have a bunch of dye here still and a bit of glass, but this is not near enough. We still have a bunch of sand here, and I still have some glass cooking at my industrial smelter back at my base. So that should be good. But right now I want to make the walkway that is on the outside here. So I'm going to get to work on that, and I will see you back when I have that done. So the paths around the side are now finished. There's a little pattern to them. So first you have a prismarine plus sign, then you have two over there, and then a plus sign again, basically. And then in the middle, it will connect like, where's the middle? Right here. Like this, because otherwise you would have it be really weird. Basically, this is how it ends up connecting together, and that doesn't look too bad. So what I want to do now is I want to make something outside, you know, because we are in an ocean. So I want to make something outside, just for fun. I have some stuff with me that I will have to work with, which should all be good. Also, my grader has finished putting in the prismarine bricks for the inside. There's going to be ice on top of this, and then water on top of that. We are going to be making the same, or a similar at least, design to what WC Hamel made last season at the end. It was a really solid design, and we want to do something else down below though. I also put in this over here, which is just for a little bit of testing. I've only seen like one guardian drop down, but yeah, we'll have to see if we get some more. They definitely do spawn in there, so that should be good. But it's more for to get maybe a couple of guardians if even possible. It's just to get some more blocks, because we are almost out of prismarine bricks, and we probably don't need too much more, but who knows. Oh, and the glass wall is done as well, finally. So that is very good. But I am going to be working outside here now, and I will see you when I am done working outside of here. So next to me in the water, there is some stuff. As you see, there's a leaf right there in the corner already. I need to get some more leaves over here to do some more decorating there, but yeah, I forgot. I was just at my base and I forgot. I just thought of that. But I made a little mini bikini bottom, as you see. There's SpongeBob's house, and there's Squidward's house, and Patrick's house, and I think it looks pretty decent. And yeah, I am currently not using smooth lighting, because with smooth lighting on I am quite laggy. Hopefully that will be better when Optifine is out, when 1.12 comes out, hopefully tomorrow. But like a couple of days ago for you guys then. But look at this, they look really cool. The only downside is like you have the downwards water stuff over here and on the leaves, and again on the doors, and you have that on like, let me go in really quickly. On the fences here you have the water, which yeah might be a little bit ugly, but It's still good. From the inside, it is also very good. You can still see that it's there. You can see the color a little bit less, but maybe if you put like clean water on and Optifine, you would see it a little bit better. I don't know. But I wanted to put the portal inside of one of these. But I think it's a little bit too small on the inside to really do that. So let's take a look inside here. There could be a portal here, but then where do you go? You know? So the best one to put it into, space-wise, would probably be Squidward's house. But then where do you go? Like I could make a ladder going down. But then what? You know, you would go in here and you could get up somewhere, but I don't think that can be done like in a very, very good way. Especially now they're this small. I wanted to make them bigger before, but then they would probably come out of the water, and I like them this small, you know. SpongeBob's house is not fully done because, again, I need more leaves to put him like on this side. And I have to wait into the top. But as you see, Squidward's house is already very close to the surface, so yeah, that's why that wouldn't be the best idea, I guess. But I'm gonna do some decorating around here, and you guys will see what is up after that. So, as you are able to tell, I have done a couple of little things around here as well. So, as you see, I put a couple of little blocks down. I put a couple of magma blocks down, which are quite cool in this way. Basically, what I wanted to create with that is a feeling of bubbles that would every now and again go up a little bit, because the magma blocks will actually take away the water that is around them for a tick, as you saw over here. Maybe we will see it some more in a moment, but there we go. It will leave a puff of smoke and the water will come back because it's all infinite water sources over here, which I thought was really cool. And I put down a couple of mushroom blocks basically as the flowers that are around the houses, which works, in my opinion, really well. Put a couple more pieces of leaf down and a couple of lights underneath them. A couple of them are just glass, which also kind of looks quite cool. As well as that, I put these pieces of coral down. There's just one block, and then here there's a piece of coral, and there's a piece of coral over here, which also looks very nice. I think it looks really nice this way. And I need to sleep because there should be a lot of mobs spawning here. But I think this looks very nice, and now we are going to get on to the next thing in this episode. So, Migrator and I have been working. See him working right up there. There is now ice and water in place, and we actually moved everything up 4 blocks because the drop otherwise would be too low. And this way you can see all of this better as well, and the floor mostly. But we need fence gates, so I have dug up a whole bunch of logs because we need so much, and we already had some over. Where did I put them? Let's see, I think actually in this first one, right? Somewhere. Yeah, I had some. There were more, but Migrator probably made all of them into fence gates already. But that is what we need. So I went and dug or chopped down a lot of trees near my area, because there are a lot that need to go, and there's still more that need to go, but I still need more spruce for my base as well. So it should all work out very, very good. So we are now going to continue and put in the fence gates probably first now. And as you see, the guardians are already spawning inside of here, which doesn't really matter. They just fall into there and almost fall to their deaths. So this should be good. Let's see. Let's see if we can hit him. Oh, there's another one spawning. Ah, well, he went in. Anyways, we are going to get to more work and then be back. So all of the water is now in place. Same for all of the fence gates, and this is a whole lot of fence gates. We have definitely used about a full large chest full of the spruce wood, basically, just the logs itself, because one stack of logs can make one stack of fence gates, and we needed 58 in one row, and we have 58 rows, so that's a lot. That's a really a lot, but the farm is doing pretty good. Stuff down here still needs to be fixed up, just needs to be made, basically. And going down here, as you see, guardians will be dropping every now and again at the moment. Not all of the things around are lit up, obviously, and we are having quite a good amount of drops already, so this is going to be a great thing. We are hopefully going to be able to sell some stuff soon as well. I'm going to take this up top and see what we can make probably with this. Take the ink sacks. We have some ink sacks because we are basically one level, I think, above the area where guardians spawn. So I'd have to see what we can do about that. But probably this is probably fine. But we'll see what happens in the future. As you see, more and more guardians keep dropping. It's definitely more than it was just now. They're just not spawning too frequent yet. So we probably need to do all of the stuff around, like light up all of the caves. There are a lot of caves down below that are not lit up, and that is stuff that we need to do next up.
Look at that, guys. I mean, they're just bunching up in the middle. What we did is, well, obviously, we finished the spawning spaces, or I should say, Jeff did. Because
I did, yes.
he had some time today, and then we went and built the roof together, and that makes a world of difference. It's really unbelievable. So we now have the whole farm topped off with the prismarine, and we put water on top so it looks like it's sea on the map, just because we can. But once we finished the roof, the spawning went up, and it's now gone so fast that I think our storage chest is already full. Let's take a look here.
It should be. I'm taking some iron down with me.
Oh, it's not full yet. It has 2 spaces left, but like, oh man.
It's gone crazy compared to what we had before.
They're just falling down like every second. There's a few, and it's especially going to be good if we do the XP farm with this.
Yes, because we will have mending or looting. We will get even more as well.
Indeed. So yeah, that's absolutely awesome. I want to try that. Although, it's not safe at the moment. Let's not do that.
No. The best thing would be if we would kill them with potions and then have like your sword in your hand or something like that.
Yeah, and if they're on one head, that's quite easily done as well.
Yes.
So you just have to.
Are.
Yeah, maybe 2 hits. Some of them, because weird things. But yeah. Oh man, this is fantastic.
This is so great. So great compared to what it did before.
Yep. It is. And the guys are making a whole lot of noise. That's terrible.
They definitely are.
Oh, well. Um, yeah, should we make a whole sorting system down here? I think that's not that big of a deal. We have the space here to do so.
Yeah, true. We could do that.
So then we don't have to bother making item elevators and stuff like that.
Yep. I'm coming down with some trap chests and some
Hoppers.
hoppers, so we can finish this part here of this smaller part. This is not going to be everything we will have eventually.
Yeah, we'll have to think of a layout.
This one
And
needs to go. This one needs to be changed, and this one will just have to go.
yep.
Let's see, do it like that. I need to get on top of this.
Yep. What I'm gonna do is grab some glass, I think, so the spawning cell can be a little bit more neat, and probably dig this room out so we can make a floor that goes around so you can see it from all sides. And we'll have to see what we do with the storage then.
Alright, so the room here has been dug out. There are a lot of guardians dropping down. The farm is doing pretty good. As you see, this here is from just a couple of minutes. I put all of the other stuff around over here. I think we have enough food as well now. And it's not everything. I did make some other blocks already, because I do want to use some dark prismarine for this room, and most of the other things here were still left over from breaking down the whole thing. Except for those sea lanterns, I did make those as well. But as you see in here, look at all of them dropping down. And now they're not gonna drop down, are they? Sometimes it's like a wave of so many of them, and then sometimes it's like none of them, and it takes a bit for a lot more to come. And here you see there are a whole bunch of them coming down. Look at that. That is lovely. So lovely. But this thing needs some work as well eventually, but that is not gonna be what I'm gonna do right now. Right now I want to make like the walls and the ceiling of this room. So I will see you back when I have done all of that. So the room is about finished. There are a couple of things that still need to be done, like this needs to be moved, and all of the redstone actually needs to still be in place. The way up needs to be moved. It will probably be moved to over here. That's why I kept this empty. And there need to be more chests in place. But so far, it looks quite good. And if you just look up like this, it really gives an Ocean Monument vibe, in my opinion. And I added this quartz, which I really like. It looks pretty nice. Obviously, with the smooth lighting turned off, it looks a little bit weird. But with it on, it looks even better. I really enjoy this room so far. And now I need to get more chests over here so I can finish this off. So we have done so much stuff in this episode. As you see, guardians are just dropping down, but you already knew that. There's some new stuff in place here though. All of the chests are now linked up, and there is a nice item elevator over here. So every time items come through, they come through either this or that side, depending on which minecart picks it up. The minecarts on this side, these two, go to this one, and the minecarts on this side go to that one, because having it all going through one was kind of clogging up the hoppers a little bit. So yeah, that's what we did here. There is a chance that items will fall onto the dark prismarine, but that's, as you see, just so little. Let's see, which one isn't full yet? This one isn't full yet. These were full. This whole side, these whole two sides were full actually. Just about. But we have already made some sales. So first of all, Sarlodry bought 6 double chests of prismarine shards because he will need a lot of these buggers over here. And by a lot, I mean like a lot. So we made him a deal and he paid us 37 diamonds in the end. We said, I think we said 32 or something. And he paid us 37 diamonds, which is pretty great, especially because he needed some extra. More than we thought anyways. And then we also sold some sea lanterns. We sold 4 stacks of sea lanterns to Petty, and we got ourselves some iron for that, which again we can use for our beacon and for a lot of other things around here probably eventually, because we have plans for this area. But this stuff here is to throw a potion through, so we can use this thing as an XP grinder as well. So here we have a lamp and a button. Lamp on is auto mode, lamp off is XP mode. So we turn off the lamp, and you do need potions of harming for that. So we do have anything in there or in here? No. We do need to set all of that up. We will move this into a different room eventually, but we can make ourselves those potions. We have the ingredients up top, and as you see, it's so quickly. There are so many in there already. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer for them to get in and eat this cake. I kind of pranked my grader with this cake. We needed cake to align the items for the item streams, and he said we need 4 cake. So I came down here, plopped all the 4 cakes down for him, and he's like, I can't pick this up. So I had 8 cakes with me because I knew that was gonna happen then. So I kind of pranked him, but now we are eating cake here, so it's all fine. I mean, cake is good, you know. So now we put the auto mode back on. That's just because I only have 1 potion left here. But we go and stand like right on the edge here and throw right around there. Let me see, do I have any items to repair? Kind of. Right around there. And now you see we get the XP. I'm not sure, especially with the armor on. Yeah, we have repaired our stuff. But you could, in theory, actually repair a full pick almost if you use this method. And I'm pretty sure looting works this way as well. So if I were to throw it and then grab my sword, it would use looting on all of these guys as well. I'm not too sure if that's the case. I need to do some testing probably with that, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. And see all the items going up. I really love that. Actually, let me show you what we have where. So over here we have the cooked fish, because we automatically cook fish. How full is this actually? It's starting here now. Then we have the prismarine shards, which we already still have a lot of. We have some more over here. And we don't have anything in here yet, but we had it come up until here already. And the crystals, we have a bunch of crystals as well. I don't know how far we are. We are working on the last chest in this side. There does need to be some stuff, like the way up needs to be finished, but we have some ideas for that. I will go up in a moment to show you that. But we also need to put some quartz probably behind here, behind the hoppers, so you don't see that anymore. And then over on this side, this again is the crystals. This one again, there shouldn't be anything in here. Yep. This again is the shards, because you get the most shards, so you have 2 extra rows on both sides, 1 extra row. And then over here we have the fish, which only has 2 rows of chests here. And then at the end we have the extra stuff, because we get raw fish from just using it as in XP mode, because we won't use fire in that, then we have pufferfish, which is also an available drop then, just like all the other fish. And we have ink sacs, which every now and again there is there an, I thought I saw an ink sac, I'm not too sure, but every now and again there is a squid falling down. So that's also a thing that can happen. And we need to clean up some stuff over here, like all this. My idea was to put a brewing station of some sort in a room over here, and then an enchanting setup in a room over here. But we will have to see how we do that. Maybe we will even do it just like over here, because I do want the stair to go up here. And if we go up, this will take a little bit. Oh, by the way, before I forget that, we updated to 1.12, and you're gonna see this like in a couple of hours. So we are gonna do our dragon fight today, and you will probably see that on Monday. So that's gonna be awesome. So we can finally go into the end, get ourselves some shulker boxes. That's why we are waiting for what we are doing here, because we again need a lot of sand. We decided to make like half a circle over here, clear all of this out, and have our entrance right around here. Because otherwise we have like a 3 wide path. And I kind of want to make the stair a grand entrance, already at least 3 wide, if not wider. So we needed some more space on this side. This does mean that Bikini Bottom is not going to be underwater, which in my opinion isn't a bad thing. But there are a couple of elements here that are going to go away because of that. For one, these guys over here. This is not going to work anymore that way. I will probably use them in another way. Maybe even around the thing. Or maybe have some other way of using them. And this is all probably going to be flattened out with sand. So as if you were on a beach. And I know in the SpongeBob cartoons, it's actually all sand as well. The whole seafloor. But in Minecraft it is gravel, so we need to change that. And then these guys are going to be above water basically, but that doesn't really matter. I might actually do some insides then. I did actually clear these out of water, because why not? This one as well. And then we won't have these ugly lines going down from the water and stuff. This one's actually clear of water now as well, as you see. But this is something that I want to do when we have shulker boxes, because we can get a whole lot of sand. Because we will need a whole lot of sand, because we will need more glass. We will need sand to get rid of all the water. And we will need sand to put on the ocean floor whenever, well, all of this is like clear of water probably. Also, I want to move all of these guys to the back a little bit, so they are around here, and maybe even center them out a little bit better. But that is something for the next episode. This is going to be, can I get through here please? This is then going to be the end of the episode. The next episode will be the dragon fight, as you know now. I'm not too sure how many other things will be in there. Probably some exploring the outer end to get ourselves an elytra and some shulker boxes, because that is something I am really, really missing now from last season. That was just so great. Flying everywhere with your elytra. It was just so great. It's the best feeling ever in Minecraft, alright? So hopefully that will be in the next episode. I will see you in the next episode, and I hope you enjoyed this one where we built a whole big farm.